right here. That's me, token vaping. Today's juice review is going to be the final flavor in a set of 4 flavors that I have had the pleasure of getting to do. It is by Modus Vapors, and it is their new premium line that have come out. And these 4 flavors, if you watch my other videos, there was Molly, Pablo, Akuma, and this is Buzz. And as you can tell, it's got a really cool graphic illustration on there of an astronaut's face shield with the galaxy in there. This is the box that it came in. Emulates the bottle. It's really, really bad ass. There is a comic that does include all 4 characters. I am trying to get my hands on that. I will show that in a video as well. There is the name of the company. It does have a warning label. There is their logo, and there is the name, size, and nicotine. If you do go to their website, it's modusvapors.com. It will give you the list of all the flavors. There have been 2 new additions to the line. One is Molly on ice, and the other is Pablo iced. Basically, it's the same flavors as Molly and Pablo, but they are a mentholated version for people who like menthol. So if you are interested. So we're going to go ahead and check this out. As you can see, it is a full, I left this, it is a full body wrap seal. So this is a first vape, first review. This is a 60 ml bottle. It does have the name and the nicotine back in here. And it has all the warning and ingredient labeling right in here as well with the big face there. Now, as I said, they do have a website, modusvapors.com. They're on Instagram, Facebook. I believe they're attached to Twitter as well. However, if you click Buy Now on their Modus Vapors website, it will shoot you over to Drip Club, who is the distributor for Modus Vapors. And if you have worked in a vape shop, own a vape shop, deal with a vape shop, things like that, you have heard of Drip Club. They are a pretty big distribution company, so there is that. These are offered in nicotine levels of a 0, 3, 6, and a 12, and it is offered in the 60 ml size. So you're definitely getting a lot of juice for a really good price, actually, if you check out their website. So we're going to go ahead and vape this up. And I did just re-wick for the video, as always I do. And the cotton that I'm using, if you haven't figured that out by yet, is bam, right there, Texas Stuff cotton. I'm in love with the cotton. You know, it works really well for me. It's easy to use. It's really pliable. Holds flavor really, really well for me. And even on a first wick, it doesn't have a really strong cottony burn taste to it. So that's one of the main reasons why I like it. So we are going to go ahead, bust this open, and we're going to check this out and see what the flavor is. Now, checking out the website, it states that this is supposed to be a blue raspberry if a blue raspberry existed, and that this is what they would think that it would taste like. So I'm going to assume, since there really is no such thing as an actual blue raspberry, that this is meant to be a candy type flavor. So we will see how that pans out, and we will see how this vapes. Now, as any of you know that have watched my videos, I am not a huge candy flavor person, so this should be interesting. And like I said, as you can tell, it is a full body style wrap all the way down to the very bottom. So that's actually really cool. If you ever get a product that's supposed to have some kind of, whatever it's used for, a security system, whether it's like a body wrap like this, a seal, tape, cap, flap, lid, anything. If there's something about it that you're not comfortable with, don't use it. Just contact where you got it from, contact whoever distributes it, ships it out, things like that. Let them know what's going on so that they can rectify the situation and get you the product in the right form. Because no matter what it is, at the end of the day, it's about your health and safety, period. And without the glare of the plastic wrap, you can see the label a little bit better. Just a really cool graphic illustration. As a comic book fan, I'm in love with this stuff. Even if you're an art fan, you still find it pretty cool as well. So I'm going to go ahead and bust this open. Oh yeah, that's definitely a raspberry style flavor with a bit of tartness and sweetness for a candy style flavor. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to assume that this is going to have a sweeter candy style taste to that. So we will go ahead and wet this wick, vape this, and we will find out. Now, just because I don't like candy flavors does not mean I'm going to totally dislike this. That's part of the joy of vaping, is that there's so many various types of flavors out there. You never know what you're going to like. So it never hurts to try something new. Regardless of anything else, you know, regardless of how I take to this, no matter what I say, it's still just my opinion. We're all entitled to one. We all have one. I'm not trying to impose it on anybody. I'm not trying to tell you out there that this is what you're supposed to get out of it. All I'm trying to do is give you my opinion of it, maybe a little more description of the flavor. If nothing else, to give you something a little more to go off of to see if it's something that you would like to try yourself, or as an employee or owner of a shop, if it's something you might consider wanting to carry on your shelves. Do a quick little pre-burn like this. Juice this up a little bit more. And we are ready to vape. Get this cracked up. So as you see there, 75 watts. This is Buzz from Modus Vapors. As you can definitely tell, the clouds are pretty solid, which is always a plus. And as I disappear, I'm going to go ahead and juice this just a slight bit more. Give it 1 or 2 good hits, and then I will give you my opinion on this. Okay, so I'm really on the fence with this one. It definitely has a candy flavor to this. However, it is not an overly sugary sweet flavor. It is not something that you're going to vape and instantly feel like you have to go to the dentist because you're going to get a cavity. But it definitely does have a sweeter, sugary style flavor to that. The aftertaste is really solid. It does have a blue raspberry, almost candy-like flavor. The vape itself is really smooth. There isn't much of a throat hit on this at all. I don't get one. Now, I'm not a fan of raspberry flavors. I have tried raspberry as an actual fruit. I've never liked them. If this is meant to be a blue raspberry flavor, then it is done really well because I actually like the taste of this. It's just not something that I would choose to vape all day. Now, if you do like candy flavors, if you do like a sweeter type flavor, this is definitely going to be right up your alley. Now, I do need to tell you that it is a bit more subtle than some other candy flavors that are out there. So if you like candy flavors that punch you in the face, I wouldn't suggest this as being the top one. Now, if you're looking for something that has a good candy sweet flavor that's going to last you, this absolutely should be at the top of your list for an all-day vape option. It is very smooth. Like I said, it is very sweet. It's subtle enough that it's not too much, but it definitely is a stronger hit of a flavor than ones that I prefer as far as a custard and things like that. But it is still definitely a very enjoyable flavor. Like I said, they list it as a blue raspberry, and since those don't exist, it's definitely more of a candy style flavor. But definitely check it out. I mean, all 4 flavors have been really solid, whether you're a fan of that type of flavor or not. For what they are and the mixture and the flavor profile, what it's supposed to taste like in cloud production, all four flavors are really rock solid. Out of all of them, I will say my favorite is the Akuma, which was the cream, the puff pastry. Really, absolutely, really dove into that bottle. I would show it to you, except it's gone. I vaped it all. But all 4 flavors are really well done. Definitely give them a look into. They are unique in the sense that besides their logos, I mean, there's nothing out there that's gonna pop like this specifically. I mean, you put these on a shelf and they're instantly eye-catching. Flavor-wise, like I said, they're definitely on point for what they're supposed to taste like. Flavors are rock solid. They are very flavorful. They last throughout the vape. The vape itself is very, very smooth. There is no throat hit on any of these, and it's definitely a high quality, high premium juice line. So definitely check them out at modusvapors.com, Instagram, Facebook, and like I said, I believe they're attached to Twitter. If you do want to order, as far as per shop or for yourself, just go to dripclub.com and you can order any of the flavors off of there. Like I said, Molly and Pablo also have two menthol versions as well. So regardless of anything else, it is an amazing opportunity. Modus Vapors, thank you guys so very much. Like I said, I will be trying to get a hold of that graphic novel when it does get finished. Other than that, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my videos. I definitely appreciate it. If you're so kind and you are interested in upcoming videos, there is that red subscribe button on the bottom. Go ahead, click that. And other than that, as always, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest. Hit me up for anything that you have a question about, anything that I can do to help enhance your vaping experience. That's the only reason why I do this. That's the enjoyment that I get out of this. So if I can help you find that unique flavor just for you, my job is done. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Vape on, vape strong, and have a good night.